After your team has successfully assembled your finished puzzle block, you are now ready to take each of the pieces and lay them back down so they're laying flat, and that way you are going to set them up for printing on your 3D printers. Because obviously if you were to take this design right here and send it to a 3D printer, first of all, the design is not set up for the 3D printer because it's not in the correct language, and secondly, it is going to print as just 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cube, or 1 cubic inch of material. You won't have each individual piece like you see on the graphic rendering on the screen. So let's take this cube apart, and then we will be able to use the disassembled cube for the remaining steps of this project. So let's rotate. We're going to take this first piece off from the end point, and I'm just going to simply drag it down to the bottom and line it up right against the green edge. Okay, and then I'm going to move it over 1/4 of an inch. So just type in 0.25 or 1\4, or simply just drag it across until you feel that it is a safe enough distance away from the green piece on the bottom. Okay, so we have 2 pieces laid out flat. The next piece right here is this one. I'm going to lay it down first. Lay it down. So you rotate using the move tool. Rotate 90 degrees. Move it straight out along the red axis. And then we need to drop it down. Lower it down on the blue axis until it reaches the same height. Okay. Let's go over to the other piece. Rotate it down. And then move it over. And I've just made a discovery here, and I should have caught this sooner. One of these pieces has been duplicated, and they're both red. So let's change one of the colors right now. Let's change that color. Let's make it purple. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's move this one down now. Just move it to the edge right here, and then drag it out. Okay, and let's now go ahead and get these last 2 pieces. So let's rotate them first. Rotate. Do the same thing over here, rotate. And move this one out. Move this one out. And let's figure out where we want to put them. So I want to put this one over here and put this one over there. So like I said, this is not the easiest thing to do, so be very patient. It might take a little bit of time to get these lined up where you want them to be. And the easiest way to do that is just to line them up against a side that's already there, and then orient them however you can. Okay, this last piece, let's move it in and move it over. It may look like it's at the same height, but it's not. It's not on the same plane. Let's lower it. And let's check now. Let's go to the top view. Let's go to the front view, and they all seem to be the same height. Let's go back and rotate again. Alright, so there are all the pieces, all 6 pieces laid out flat, and we're now ready to complete the next step.